Hello students, 6th class students. Today we will discuss about part 3rd, social and political life, lesson number 2nd. Will be continue on page number that is 214. Our lesson name is diversity and discrimination. Caste-based discrimination has existed in the Indian society since ancient times. It involves divisions of society based on occupation. The society was divided into a hierarchy. The four castes, Brahmin, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas and Sudras were placed in the descending order. Under this system, activities like cutting hair, making pots, washing and cleaning were regarded as tasks of less value. People pursuing these professions were regarded as untouchables. They performed the most risky forms of labor in Indian society, including that of removing human or animal waste or working in tanneries. Jyotirao Govindrao Phule occupies a unique place among the social reformers of Maharashtra. He revolted against the unfair caste system under which millions of people have suffered since ages. An incident related to caste-based discrimination, which occurred in 1848, motivated him to fight for the rights of the untouchables. Jyotirao Phule's father was a vegetable vendor. Once Jyotirao was invited to the wedding of one of his Brahmin friends. As his friend was taken into a procession, Jyotirao was also a part of the wedding procession. When his friends' relatives realized that he belonged to a lower caste, they insulted and ill-treated him. Jyotirao was so hurt that he returned home with tears in his eyes. At home, he recounted the painful experience to his father, who tried to calm him. After this incident, he decided to stand and fight for the rights of the deprived segments of the society. This small incident from Phule's life clearly shows that caste system is so deep rooted in our social system that is not only denies people to access better economic breaks but also denies them respect and dignity that every individual deserves. Can you imagine how difficult life would be if people sneer at you because you belong to an oppressed class? Imagine the plight of people who go through this every day. This caste system gave rise to hatred and our society weakened. It was during the freedom struggle that it was realized that this caste system divided all Indians. Being a perfect role model, Gandhiji stated working for the Sudras. Gandhiji called them Harijan or children of God. He lived and worked for them. Some people are discriminated on grounds of being poor as well as for belongings to a different culture group. For example, tribals in India are the most neglected social group. Even after so many years of independence, they are economically as well as socially backward because of cultural differences. Fighting for equality. The struggle for freedom was also a fight for equal status in society. The underprivileged section wanted equal access to all resources and opportunities. Women demanded education, respect, and dignity. Peasants and tribals wanted to free themselves from the clutches of ruthless landowners and moneylenders who made their life miserable. The people who wrote down the constitution were aware of the inequalities existing in the society. Many people, like Dr. Ambedkar, unfortunately had first-hand experience of discrimination. Therefore, while framing the constitution, they had this vision of India wherein every individual is treated equally. The Constitution of India provides the following. Number 1. Equal rights have been given to all, and any discrimination on the basis of caste, religion, race, gender, or place of birth is not allowed. Second, the state has been given the power of favor disadvantaged groups that include women and citizens, scheduled caste and scheduled tribes, other backward classes, minorities, and physically challenged people. Third, all Indians are equal in the eyes of the law. Nobody should be ill-treated in the name of caste, religion, gender, etc. Practicing untouchability is not allowed in our country. Fourth, everyone is free to pursue the occupation of their choice and to settle in any part of the country. Fifth, there is also provision for protection from any form of exploitation. For example, children below 14 years of age cannot be engaged in doing work. Sixth, payment of wages should be equal as per their quantity of work. Seventh, since India is a secular country, everybody is free to follow the religion of their choice and celebrate their festivals. When we respect every individual, we can coexist without any conflict. Everybody can use his or her skills and talents for the betterment of society. When people are discriminated against, they tend to get aggressive and unhappy. This eventually affects the unity of the country. The Constitution and the fundamental rights. In the third part of our Constitution, it is mentioned that every citizen, irrespective of caste, creed, race and religion, has the right to enjoy the fundamental rights. Provisions were made in the Constitution for the protection of rights of scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, other backward classes, minorities, and physically challenged people. To respect India's diversity, certain provisions were made to fight all kinds of discrimination.